Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman. We're in Minneapolis for the third game of a three-game series, rubber game, August 31, 1969 replay. Boston Red Sox at the Minnesota Twins. Romo for Boston with 6 wins. Jim Perry with 16 wins for the Twins. I'm sorry, did I say Romo is for the Red Sox? And we'll have our lineups in just a couple minutes. Stand by, please. Oh, Lord. Oh. Oh, Christ. Oh, Lord. Kathy Harden, we wish you a good morning here. I hope you're feeling better. Let's go through our opening lineups for the Boston Red Sox. It's Sid O'Brien leading off at third. Andrews at second. Carl Yastrzemski in left field. Oh, that sounds great, Kathy. Reggie Smith in center. Rico Petrocelli at short, batting fifth. Tony Canigliaro in right field. Dalton Jones at first. Russ Gibson behind the plate, and the pitcher, Vicente Romo. He has 1-6. Kathy Harden. Oh! Kathy Harden is for Minnesota. For the Twins, it's Ted Eulander leading off in center. Cesar Tovar at second base. Tony Oliva in right. Harmon Killebrew at third base. Rich Reese at first. Greg Nettles in left. Johnny Roseboro, the catcher. And Leo Cardenas at short. Jim Perry will bat ninth. He is the pitcher. He's 116. And he's tied with 3 others with 16. He in the American League. Boswell for Minnesota already has 19 wins. Cott has 17. And in a couple minutes, the Twins will take the field. We're in Minneapolis. And the Minnesota Twins take the field. There's Jim Perry now on the mound, warming up. Again, he's 116. He's a right-hander. And Sid O'Brien leads it off for the Red Sox. Okay, Perry is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to O'Brien. That's 3-5, and that is a double down the line for O'Brien. Now Mike Andrews. Kathy Harden for the Twins. Here's Perry. Andrews hitting away. That's 1-3 right-handed. He grounds it back to Perry. He throws to first. That's to Reese, and O'Brien holds. 1 out. Here's Carl Yastrzemski. Woo! Perry now from the stretch on the pitch to Carl. That's going to be 2-4 right-handed. He pops it up to first. Reese is under it. He makes the catch, 2 away. And here's Reggie Smith. Clutch situation for Reggie. Switch hitter batting left. Whoa, 6-9. Grounds it to second for Tovar. And he tosses it to Reese. The side is retired. No runs. The leadoff double by O'Brien. He was left on. After a half, it's Boston nothing and Minnesota coming to bat. Whew. Bottom of the second here. It's going to be Ted Uhlander to lead it off for Minnesota. He He is a left-handed hitter. Okay, Romo is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Eulander. Oh, yeah, the coffee. 4-7, right-handed, left-handed, base hit. Eulander has a leadoff. My coffee is already brewed. In fact, I'm almost done with this pot. Here's Tovar now. Eulander is on first. He's a B. He'll be 1-10. Not being held. Not going. Here's Tovar. That's 3-5. Right-handed, flies, hits it back to Romo, who forces Eulander. It's 1 out, and Tovar is on first. He's a double-A, so he'd be a 1-15 with Oliva coming up. Romo from the stretch. For 4 left-handed catcher X. Gibson at 4-7. Whoops. 4-7. He's an E7. That's 6-8, E7. And it's a PP. That's going to be a... The pitch gets past Gibson, and it's a pass ball, and all runners advance. Pass ball by Gibson. So Tovar on second with 1 out, and Oliva continues at the plate. Here's a chance now for the Twins. Excuse me, 1-3 fly ball to right. And Tony Conigliaro makes the catch. Here's Killebrew. 2 outs now, with Tovar in scoring position. And the pitch to Harmon. That's 6-10, right-handed. Grounds to third X. That's for O'Brien, 432. That's going to be an S2. That could score a run. O'Brien is a 32. 6, 10, 15, 32. Whoa, it's going to be an S2E1. A single and an error, and Tovar scores. It's an error by O'Brien, allowing Tovar to come home. We'll let it be earned, because it wouldn't have been the third out anyway. And it's a 1-0 ball game. An error by O'Brien. Yeah, and here's Rich Reese with Killebrew on second and 2 down. Woo! 2-8, and it's a base hit. And here comes Killebrew with the second run of the inning. 2-0. Clutch base hit by Reese. Now Greg Nettles. Romo trying to finish off the inning. Here's Nettles now, left-handed hitter. That's going to be 1-7 right-handed, and he struck him out. but 2 runs, both earned, on 3 hits and 1 left on. And we've gone 1. It's Minnesota 2, Boston nothing. We're winding our way through this August 31. Our next game is another snoozer, KC at Yankees. Then we have a doubleheader, a real snoozer, a double snoozer, Montreal at San Diego. Then it's a doubleheader, Mets at the Giants. Finally, this date of games rounds itself out with Oakland at Washington. And we'll have new series on September 1. And so that's where we're at. That's the long and short of it. Here's Rico Petrocelli to lead it off for the Bo Sox. 2-0 Twins here. Here's Perry now. That's going to be 4-4 right-handed. Flies it to center for Eulander. 1 away. Still have no air conditioning. I'm feeling the humidity, though. Meaning I'm not turning the AC. I have the window open. I may have to turn it back on. I think it's warmed up. Here's Tony Conigliaro here in Studio B. Perry into his windup. The pitch to Tony. That's going to be 4-5 right-handed. Grounds it to third for Killebrew. Throws to Reese, 2 outs. And here's Dalton Jones. Twins have won 90. They have an 18.5 game lead out in the West. Red Sox in third place, 70-60, 10 games over 500, 25 behind Baltimore. Here's Perry. That's 6-8 left-handed, and it's a liner to first, caught by Reese, and it's a 1-2-3 for Perry. And we've gone 1.5. It's 2-0 Twins. Let's check the temperature here. It's 72 and climbing. So we're good enough to stay where we're at. In fact, today's Friday. We'll have a high of 78. Well, that's a reason enough. Today's the 8th. Yeah, it's real iffy, you know, real iffy. And Mike Terranova has arrived. Good morning, Mike. Here's Romo now. He allowed 2 runs in the first. And Roseboro will lead it off. Romo now. That's 5-7 left-handed. Struck him out. That's 2 in a row for Romo. And here's Leo Cardenas. Hope all is well with Mike Terranova. Here's Romo. 5-4 right-handed. Walked him. Cardenas is on for Jim Perry. Perry, a B bunter, will let him head away. don't know why this. Oh, okay. This is weird. CNN. That was very weird how that happened. Okay, the pitch to Perry. 6'4" switch hitter batting left. He grounds it to short X. That'll be for Petrocelli 216. E16. That's 5, 10, 16. E16. 16. And he throws him out. On a G1, that's going to be with a runner on first, a double play. And the side is retired. We've gone 2. It's 2-0 Minnesota. This is the rubber game. I'm going to refresh my coffee here. I am fortunately, this is the first time I woke up as late as 4:45 a.m., which is a vast improvement. It's because I went back to bed each time. Let's get some coffee in there, and we'll get on with this ball game. Oh, that's great news, Mike. Oh, there we go. Russ Gibson to lead it off, top of the third. 2-0 Twins. Here's Perry now. That's 2-6 right-handed. Pops it up to short for Cardenas. 1 out. Here's Romo. Romo is a 2WR. Perry, the pitch to Romo. That's 6-7 right-handed. It's a base hit by Romo, the pitcher. He's on first. And here's Sid O'Brien. This thing's really falling apart. Oh, that's nice of you to say, Mike. Thank you. I assume you're busy when I don't see you. That's 4-8 right-handed, fly ball center. And Eulander makes the catch. Romo holds, 2 outs. Here's Mike Andrews now. From the stretch now, Perry to Andrews. That's 4-5 right-handed, grounds it to third. And Killebrew has it, throws across to Reese, and the side is retired. No runs. The single by Romo, left on base after 2.5. It's a 2-0 ball game. Busy is good. Oh, that's nice of you, Mike. That's awesome. Awesome. Bottom of the third. Here's Romo now. He'll face the top of the order. Ted Eulander to lead it off. Oh. He singled in the first. 5-6 to Eulander, and there is another base hit, and it's going to be a extra bases for a triple. Oh my. Eulander leading it off with a triple on a 1. Take a look at that. 5-6 against the left-handed. Triple 1, single the rest. Lord, it was a 1. So Eulander on third to lead it off. Here's Tovar. On the bottom of the third here. Romo from the stretch, the pitch to Tovar. And that's 5-10 right-handed. Struck him out. Oh, that's a big one. Third strikeout for Romo. And Road Scholar has arrived. Here's Tony O. Romo looks in, gets the sign from Gibson, and the pitch to Oliva. 4-2 left-handed. That's a fly to right. It'll be deep enough for Eulander to score. Tony Canigliaro makes the catch, and Eulander comes in easily. And it's a 3-0 ball game. 2 outs, nobody on for Harmon Killebrew. A leadoff triple by Eulander. Oh, that's good coffee. Tastes a lot better than it has in a long time. Here's Romo now. And the pitch to Killebrew. 1-11. And it's a base hit to left, a 2-out single. Harmon 2 for 2 today. Here's Rich Reese. And the pitch from Romo. Yeah. That's 6-4 left-handed. Grounds to short X. That'll be Petroselli 216. Lord, he's good there. It's a G1, E16. $8-10. E16, it's short. And he throws him out, and the side is retired. But another run. And after 3, it's 3-0, Minnesota. Number 3, Mike? Who are you referring to? Oh, Killebrew? Wasn't Killebrew number 3? Well, we're top of the 4th here. It's a 3-0 ball game. Carl Yastrzemski will lead it off. Here's Perry now. Yeah, Killebrew, absolutely. Here's Perry, the windup, and the pitch to Carl. That's 5-8 left-handed. Grounds to second X. For Tovar, 334. G3. E34. 5-8-9. And he throws him out. 1 away. Here's Reggie Smith. I'm going to turn on the AC because of the humidity. It's 1 out, nobody on. There we go. Okay, Perry now. Facing Reggie Smith. Top of the 4th, 1 out, nobody on. 3-0 Twins. Perry. And the pitch. 2-10 right-handed, and that's a drive hit out deep by Smith. And that's going, and it's gone. A solo home run here by Reggie Smith. Let's look at that again. 2-10 against the right-hander. Home run 1-18, and it was a 15. So Smith connects. Let's see for him. He had 25 in real world. Looking on our form here. That's number 24. Whoa! Almost spilled coffee. Whoa. Number 24 for Reggie Smith. And it's a 3-1 ball game. Here's Rico Petrocelli now. Oh. Here's Perry now, the wind-up and the pitch. 1-8 right-handed. That's a drive hit out to left center, and that's gone. Back-to-back home runs here by the Red Sox. Sariketh. And that makes it a 3-2 ball game. Back-to-back home runs off Perry. It was a 1-8 against the right-hander, clean. So the Red Sox narrowing the lead to 1 game now. For Rico, that's home run number 35. He had 40. Wow. That's home run number 35 for Rico. And he's got to be in the leaders. Let's update that. When we don't update the leaders, there he is, 35 Rico. Ties him with his teammate Carl Yastrzemski for 4th in the American League. That makes it a 3-2 ball game. Here's Tony Conigliaro, also with power. He had 20. Let's see here. We'll need new coffee. Here's Jim Perry. The pitch to Perry. That's 4-7 right-handed, and that's a base hit. So he's getting hit here, Perry, in the 4th. Dalton Jones will come up. From the stretch, Perry now. It's a tie, 3-2 ball game. Tying run on first. 1 out. And the pitch. 3-8. Walked him. Big problems here by Jim Perry. Billy Martin is getting annoyed. He hates pitchers, all pitchers. Here's Russ Gibson. First and second, 1 out. That's 3-3, and he pops it up left third base, foul territory. And Killebrew makes the catch, 2 outs. That second out was a tough one. Here's Romo now. .58, right-handed, grounds to second X. That'll be for Tovar, 334. Oh, it's a G2. E34. That's 579, E34. And he throws him out, and the side is retired. But 2 runs on back-to-back home runs by Smith and then Petroselli. A single, a double followed. They were both left on. We've gone 3.5. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Let's make some coffee here and take a little bit of a break. This is the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network. We hope you're enjoying the ball game. It's 3-2. Minnesota over Boston here in the rubber game, August 31 in our 1969 replay. Take a little more coffee here. Oh. Indeed, Kathy Harden. Indeed. Okay, the coffee is brewing. And I'm just going to take a break for a few minutes while that coffee brews, everybody. Oh. Oh. Oh my God. Ah. Oh, Christ. Get some coffee here. Bottom of the fourth, we're going to resume this ball game. Still plenty of baseball to be played in this ball game. I don't like to refer to time in baseball. And Vicente Romo comes out to face Nettles. Got some fresh coffee here. Okay, here's Romo. And the pitch to Nettles. That's 2-5. Right-handed, struck him out. That's the fourth for Romo. Now Johnny Roseborough. Twins have a 3-2 lead here. Here's Romo. 2-7 right-handed, base hit Roseborough. A one-out single. Here's Leo Cardenas. Indeed, Kathy. Indeed. And the pitch to Cardenas. That's 4-6 right-handed, grounds it to third. O'Brien to Andrews at second, over to Jones at first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. No runs, one hit, none left. 3-2 through 4. It's a tight one. Top of the fifth, Jim Perry. Sid O'Brien to lead it off. Here's Perry now. And the pitch to O'Brien. 3-3 right-handed, base hit to left for O'Brien, his second hit of the ball game. Now Mike Andrews. We're going to have Andrews lay it down, a double, he's an A bunter. Infield is back, it's a 2, it looks like he might beat it out. It's a beauty by Andrews, and he does. Andrews beats out the bunt. It's first and second with nobody out. And here's Carl. Carl is 0 for 2. Perry from the stretch. 4-9 left-handed, grounds to short. Cardenas 233. It's a G1 E33. That's 6-12-13. And he boots it. It is a G1 E1. He boots it and runners advance. So could be a costly error there for Cardenas. First error for the Twins, and the bases are loaded with nobody out. And here's Reggie Smith, infield back. Sloppy play by Cardenas. Smith homered in the fourth, followed by a home run by Rico. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's Perry. That's going to be 5-9, switch hitter batting left, flies to left. It will be deep enough for O'Brien, and it's a tie ball game. O'Brien tags. Second run batted in for Reggie Smith. First and second with one out, and here's Rico. All tied up here now. Rico homered last inning. Here's Perry. 5-6, right-handed, struck him out. That was a big strikeout. That's his first of the game. 2 away for Tony. It's Yaz on first, Andrews on second, 2 down. 1 in. Tie game. Here's Perry now. And the pitch to Tony. That's 310 right-handed. Whoa, it's hit deep by Tony. Oh, my. And that's gone. A 3-run home run. Oh, my, oh, my. It was right on the money there. A 3-run home run. Sorry, Kathy. Let's look at that again. Whew, 310 right-handed, home run 1-19. He had 40, I believe. No, 20. I'm sorry. 4 runs here, and it makes it a 6-3 ball game. Billy Martin is coming out. That's it. Thank you, Kathy. That would be the time for Billy Martin to come out. It's most realistic. Tony Canigliaro. The arrow opens up the door for the Sox, absolutely. That's number 18 for Tony. He had 20 in the season in real world. See how realistic Strat-O-Matic can be. He's right on the money there. Billy Martin is pulling Perry, who just didn't have it today. He did fine in the first 3 innings. He pitched 4 2/3. It's too early for Perinoski. They're going to have to get somebody in just to get the out because that pitcher will be due up next inning. Eight hits allowed. It's an off day for Perry. He allowed 6 runs. The error opened up the door. It's going to be Joe Grisenda, a left-hander, coming in. Just to see, wait a minute, who's up? Dalton Jones. Yeah, Grisenda, the left-hander, against the left-handed hitter, Dalton Jones. Then Worthington, the right-hander, will come in to pitch the 6th after a pinch hitter. Here's Grisenda now. It's a 6-3 game. This game is far from over, though. Here's Dalton Jones, lefty-lefty. 4 runs in. Actually, those are three unearned runs, technically. But it really doesn't matter. I mean, I don't keep that stat, okay? You all understand. Here's Grisenda. 1-7 against the left-hander, grounds it to second. Tovar has it, throws to Reese, and the side is out, but 4 runs. We could say 3 of them unearned. And in the middle of the 5th, it's 6-3 Red Sox. A nice turnaround. Plenty of time left, though. And we move to the bottom of the fourth. It's Vicente Romo now on the mound. Let's see who's hitting. Plenty of time left. They have a lousy bench. I'll tell you what gives them a good bench is when Tovar's on the bench. But with Rod Carew out, he's due back in a few days. He's been out for a long time. Here's Rick Rennick to hit for Grisenda. Oh, Lord help me. Here's Romo now. And the pitch to Rennick. That's 6'9" right-handed. Struck him out. That's the fifth for Romo. Ted Eulander, 2 for 2, a single and then a triple. Romo winds and the pitch to Eulander. 5-5 left-handed, that's hit well. And that is gone. So Eulander working on a cycle here. If he doubles, he'll have hit for the cycle. Only Willie Mays has done that. It was back in April, maybe May, I don't remember exactly. He's had one cycle this year. It's Eulander with the home run. Let's look at that again. 5-5 left-handed, home run 1-8 off Romo. And it was a 7. He's got the power. And it's a 6-4 game. It's a seesaw kind of ball game. Ted had 11 in real world. That's number 8 in the replay. So with 1 out, nobody on, here's Tovar. Tovar reached on a force and scored and struck out. Here's Romo now, the windup, and the pitch to Tovar. 2-8, and that is a base hit by Tovar. Yeah, Billy liked that all right. He likes hitters. Tovar's on now. He's a 1-15 to steal. They're going to let Killebrew and then Oliva come up unless Oliva hits into a double. He's being held. Oliva, left-handed hitter, flew to right with a sacrifice, 0 for 1. Here's Romo now. And the pitch to Oliva. That's 5-5 left-handed. That's again on the money. And that's going to be a 2-run home run, and that's going to tie up the ball game. It's same spot, but it was not consecutive. 3 runs here. A 2-run home run by Tony Oliva. 3 runs here, and that ties it up at 6. What a game. What a game for Tony, number 29. And don't underestimate his power. He had 24 in real world. 29 on the year. And it's a tie ball game, and they're going to let Romo stay in. He's due up next inning. There's action in the Lyle, Santiago, and Landis are available. Here's Harmon now. Romo into his windup. Yeah, 112. And he lines it to shortstop, and it's caught by Petrocelli, 2 outs. And Rich Reese. And the pitch to Reese. That's 2-4, right-handed. There's a drive by Reese. Oh my, and it's gone. And the Twins take the lead, and that's it for Romo. Oh my, oh my. 3 home runs this inning. Should have been taken out earlier. Let's look at it again. 2-4, right-handed. Home run 1-13. It's a 7. And it's a 7-6 ball game. 4 runs. They're going to have to do the same thing that Minnesota did. Get somebody to get the last out, then there'll be a pinch hitter. Oh my, what a game. Romo pitched 4 2/3. Reese joins the party. 10 hits. It's a lot of hits. 7 runs. He's the loser of record. And Grisenda the winner. The dice are finding the hot columns. Absolutely, Mike. Let's see who's coming in here. Before we use a nameless player, Santiago, we're not going to bring Landis. He had an ERA over 5. This game is too close. My goodness. I think the only thing we can do right now that makes any sense is to bring in the spaceman to get 1 out. Lyle is available. The spaceman is coming in. Spaceman left-handed hitter to face Nettles, the left-handed hitter. 2 outs now. Nobody on. And here's Nettles. Spaceman is ready. Here's the windup. And the pitch to the spaceman. .68 left-handed, walked him. So the spaceman loses Nettles. Here's Roseboro. Another lefty here. Lee from the stretch. Nettles didn't like Lee. I didn't know that. Here's the pitch. 5'8", left-handed, struck him out. And the side is retired, but 4 runs. Woo! On 3 home runs, all off of Romo. And we've gone 5. It's a 7-6 ball game. And a new pitcher for the Twins. It's Al Worthington. Perenoski available later. Lyle is available later. Here's Worthington. Red Sox down by a run. It'll be Russ Gibson to lead it off. Here's Worthington now. And the pitch, 410 right-handed. Fly ball to center, Eulander makes the catch. And there's going to be a hitter here for the spaceman. And it will be Lyle to come in. He pitched in Real World. Looks like it's going to be George Thomas. Say what you will, it's a relatively meaningless game. 51 at bats, 353 average. George Thomas to come in and hit for Spaceman Lee. Top of the sixth, Red Sox down by a run. Here's Worthington. That's 2-3. And he grounds it to third for Killebrew. And he throws to Reese 2 outs, so he was retired anyway. And here's O'Brien. O'Brien 2 for 3. That's 1-7 right-handed. Grounds it to second for Tovar. And the side is retired. 1-2-3 for Worthington. Very nice. I know it's early, but the Red Sox will bring in Lyle. He's coming in from the bullpen. This is the rubber game. Give me a few minutes here to collect myself. Worthington is in the game. They'll let him hit with a 1-run lead. Whoa. Lyle taking his warm-ups. It's been quite a ball game here. Minnesota got off to a 3-0 lead. Red Sox narrowed it 3-2, then scored 4 in the top of the fifth to make it 6-3. And then Minnesota came back with 4 to take the lead 7-6. Worthington is eligible for the save if they go on, but it's early. Sparky Lyle taking his warm-ups. Okay, Lyle is ready here. Oh. It's going to be Leo Cardenas to lead it off. Leo made the error, which opened up that 4-run inning for Boston, but they're losing now. Leo walked and grounded into a double play. Here's Lyle now. 5-7 against the right-hander, and he struck him out. And Worthington is coming up to hit. He's a 1 WR. They'll let Worthington hit here. One out, nobody on. He's a 1 WR. .411, right-handed, and that is a single 1-8, but it's a liner to short court by Petrocelli. 2 outs. You can see there's a little white out there smudging the 8, but you can easily see that it would be 1-8 because it's 9-20 line out. And here's Ted Eulander, 3 for 3, a single, a triple, a homer. A double here puts him in the cycle. Two outs, nobody on. .312, left-handed, walked him. So Eulander is on, being held. Not being held. He's a 1-13 to steal. Here's Tovar. Tovar, 1 for 3, reached on a 4, scored, struck out, singled and scored on Oliva's home run, 1 of 3 in the 5th inning. Here's Lyle from the stretch. 6-12, right-handed, walked him. First and second with 2 outs. For Oliva, pitch from Lyle. That's 6-8, left-handed, struck him out. So Lyle gets out of it, no runs. No hits, 2 walks, both left. We've gone 6. It's a 7-6 ball game, Twins. And here's Al Worthington. Has retired the first 4 Red Sox he's faced in relief of Spaceman, who came in to finish up the 5th inning for Romo. Top of the 7th, it's Andrews, then Carl, and then Reggie. Andrews 1 for 3. He may have, yes, he has one more at bat, Mike. Here's Worthington. Perinoski warming, by the way. 2-5, walked him. This is not his, this is only his 2nd endurance inning. Here's Curl. Carl 0 for 3 reached on the error and scored. The pitch to Worthington, from Worthington. That's 6-4 left-handed, grounds it to third X. That'll be Killebrew 439. 1-4 S2. That's going through. He's a 39. That's 11-12 E39. And he is going to boot it. It's going to be an S2 E1. A single and an error. And Andrews goes to third. My, oh my. Second error for Minnesota. The tying run on third with no outs. The go-ahead on second. And here's Reggie Smith. Worthington in trouble. And that's going to be it for Worthington. How do you like that? Worthington, Perinoski is coming in. So Worthington can't get the save. And it's a tough situation for Perinoski. 4, 5. Actually, he pitched 1 inning. Whoops. What a ball game. What a ball game it is. And they're bringing out Perinoski here. He's a left-hander. He's the best they got. It's Reggie Smith, second and third, no out. The infield is back. I don't know what you do about this. You could bring the infield in. You could walk him. We're just going to pitch to him. Here's Perinoski from the stretch. That's 4-9. Switch hitter batting right. He walked him. Well, that's what I would have done anyway. I'll tell you, this Red Sox hitting is something else. Here's Rico now. Bases loaded, nobody out. Infield back. Perinoski now. Full windup. The pitch to Rico. That's 2-9 left-handed. Grounds it to second. Tovar only plays to first, and Andrews comes home with the tying run. Second run batted in for Rico. Absolutely nothing to hit. But that time, runners advance. It's second and third with 1 out. And here's Tony. They're going to walk Tony to pitch to the left-handed hitter, Dalton Jones. So the bases are loaded with 1 out. And here's Dalton Jones, the left-handed hitter. They're looking for a double play here. Jones 0 for 2 with a walk. Here's Perinoski. That's 5-8 left-handed. Grounds to second. This could be 2. Tovar, 334. It's a G3 pound, but the infield was back. Tovar, 34. That's 5-9-10. That's a clean G3 with bases loaded. And the runners advance. It was a ground ball to Tovar again. A run comes in. And the Red Sox take a 1-run lead. Those are both charged to Worthington. He is the loser of record. Lyle the winner. 2 outs now. This is far from over, though. Here's Gibson, 0 for 3. Second and third, 2 outs. Perinoski. 6-7 right-handed. Grounds it to short for Cardenas. Over to Reese, and we're going to the bottom of the 7th. 2 runs. What a game for the Red Sox. It's 8-7 Red Sox. Seventh inning stretch. What a frickin' ball game. Red Sox with 2 runs. All charged to Worthington. Lyle, now the winner of record. It'll be Killebrew to lead it off. Okay, Lyle is ready. Here's the windup. And the pitch to Harmon. Whoa! Oh! That blue die fell. I'm looking for it. There it is. It's a 3. Oh! It's a 3. It's a 3-8. And it's hit deep by Harmon. Oh, my! And it's a tie ball game. Harmon with the home run. And it's tied up at 8. Let's look at that again. And I'm just going through this game like it's a dream. Look at that, there's a hair from the floor. What a frickin' game. Let's look at it again. 3-8, left-handed, clean. Clean, I tell you. For Harmon, number 38. Just slightly underperforming, but he performed it there. He's 3rd in the American League. Home run number 38 for Harmon. It only makes sense that there'd be a home run. 6 home runs in this ball game to tie up this game. Yeah, oh yeah, the house rules. We have house rules like anybody. A die counts if it lands upright, no matter where it falls. It's got to go through the dice tower, though. But that was a 3, so help me God. I didn't even look at what it would have been. I don't do that. Here comes Rich Reese now. Reese 2 for 3. The game is 8-8. Here's Lyle. That's 3-4 left-handed. Fly ball right field. For Tony, 1 out. Now Nettles. Lefty here. They'll let him hit. 0 for 2 and a walk. That's 3-11 left-handed. Base hit, Greg Nettles. He's the go-ahead run now. 4-5. Lyle's endurance would be next inning. Roseboro 1 for 3. Nettles on first, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Another lefty. That's going to be 5-6 left-handed, and that is a grounder to first. And Jones forces Nettles at second. It's 2 outs with Roseboro on first. The go-ahead run for Leo Cardenas. Perinoski is out on deck. Here's Lyle. 4-5 right-handed. The pitch to Leo. He's got W power against left-handers. And that's a base hit. Roseboro around second, goes to third. Let's look at that again. 4-5 right-handed and home run 1-5. It's a 3, but against the left-handers, he's a W, Leo. And that'll be a single advance, too. And look, folks, it's not me. It's Billy Martin. He's going to have Perinoski hit with 2 outs. It's not me. They've tied it up. Perinoski at 1 WL. I know that's unconventional, but that's the way it's going to be. First and third, 2 down. Here's Lyle. That's 3-4, and he grounds it back to Lyle, and the inning is over. But a run on a home run by Killebrew. We've gone 7. It's an 8-8 ball game. And Ron Perinoski comes out. All right, Jimmy Jam. It's a great way to start the day. This is a great way for me to start the day. Boy, it's a tough call for the Red Sox. A very tough call. George Scott will come in to hit for Lyle. It's an 8-8 ball game. George Scott is going to lead it off. He's been playing regularly anyway. And Perinoski, who hit with 2 outs, It's a tie ball game. It's a very, very interesting play. I'm looking at the schedule to see who's rested for Red Sox, because I might use Nagy. If he's sufficiently rested and not starting soon. This is always a cumbersome situation. Nagy pitched last game. Let me see how many innings he pitched. Very cumbersome. He pitched 8 1/3. He's in no condition to relieve. See who else they got. Oops. This is when it's very cumbersome. Culp. Well, we're going to bring Lee Stange in. We just want to make sure he's not starting. Soon. He is due to start next game. Holy cow. It's going to be Ray Jarvis. Jarvis is available and he's sufficiently rested. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Jarvis will be the next pitcher. Here's George Scott to lead it off. Here's Perinoski. And the pitch to Scott, top of the 8th. That's going to be 2-11, left-handed, grounds it to first for 1 out. He'll stay in the game and replace Dalton Jones at first. Scott is a 1. And the pitcher spot will go into Dalton Jones. Here's O'Brien now. O'Brien 2 for 4, 8-8 ball game. Perinoski. 5-10 right-handed. Grounds it to short. Cardenas over to Reese. 2 outs. Oh yeah, Kathy Harden. That was an interesting call, Billy Martin, allowing Perinoski to hit. There were 2 outs. Here's Andrews now. 2 outs, nobody on, top of the 8th. We're all tied at 8. Rubber game, August 31. Perinoski winds and deals. That's going to be 6-9 right-handed. Grounds it to short X. That'll be Leo. He's a 233. 5-2. G3. E33. That's going to be 8-10, E33. and he throws him out, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Perinoski, and that's why he hates pitchers, but I guess he hates Perinoski a little less. We've gone 7.5, and there is a new pitcher for the Red Sox, and it's one Ray Jarvis. Ray Jarvis will face the top of this Twins order. What a ball game, 8-8. And I'm just floating like it's a dream in this ball game. Like a dream. Ray Jarvis on the mound taking his warm-ups. What a game it's been. He'll face the top Uhlander, Tovar, and Oliva. Some of you may wonder why Carew isn't playing. He's been out for several weeks, and he's due back in about 2 days. So think about that, this Twins hitting minus Carew. Six home runs in this game. Smith his 24th, Rico his 35th, Tony his 18th, Uhlander his 8th, Tony his 29th, and Harmon with his 38th. 8-8 ball game, 6 home runs, lots of offense indeed. Let's get some more coffee here. And I'm just floating, folks. I'm on autopilot. I'm on semi-autopilot enough to make the decisions that are necessary. Oh. Here's Uhlander leading it off. Jarvis on the mound now. The windup and the pitch to Uhlander. That's 2-6. Oh, it's a base hit. And he doesn't get the cycle, but he's 4 for 4 and a walk. Coffee and the hitting cycle came up, he singled. He's being held 1-10. Is he being held? No. And Mike, I don't know if you know, I have this rule that if it's a B, because B is a nebulous call, and if it's solitaire like I'm doing, I decide I hold them automatically Bs. But then I decide, will they be held? 4, 5, and 6, they're not being held. So he's 1-13. And I'm still not going. And he's not being held. Because I don't want to always give the defense that disadvantage of holding a runner when he's definitely not going. Or in some cases, not going. Uhlander is on. Here's Tovar. Tovar's going to lay it down. He's a B bunter, and again, Mike, I roll 1, 2, 3. The infield is in because I can't make that decision and play solitaire. So the infield is in. He's a B, and once you make that decision, he has to lay it down. Here's the pitch to Tovar. Oh, it's a beauty. It's hit to first. And George Scott takes it to the bag. Scott in for Reese now. in for Jones. Eulander in scoring position. This is about as good as Strat-O-Matic should be. It shows you how great a game it is. Here's Tony now. Eulander in scoring position, 1 out. Oh. From the stretch, Jarvis. That's 4-6 left-handed. Grounds it to third. And O'Brien goes to first. Eulander holds. Oh my, 2 outs. And they're going to hit to kill. They're going to pitch to Killebrew here. Strat-O-Matic. Jarvis will pitch to Killebrew. He's 3 for 4. Because Reese is a good hitter. He's hit over 300, Reese. In case any of you were wondering, he hit 322. Only 419 at bats. I'm not sure if he qualified for the crown, but he's too good a hitter also. So Harmon steps in here. 2 outs. The go-ahead run on second. Here's Jarvis now. 3-6. Triple one. It's a triple. Oh my, Eulander scores. Oh my, he belted that. And the Twins take the lead 9-8. Oh my, a triple by Killebrew. Let's look at it again. And he came close to a cycle. It was a 3-6 right-handed, triple one. Fly ball center 2-20. It was a frickin' one. A triple by Killebrew, and the crowd is going crazy. Oh my, oh my. Third run batted in for Harmon. A fantastic hit by Harmon Killebrew to bring home Eulander. It's now 9-8. This game ain't over, though. Yeah, Reggie could not get a good read. And it went and hit the fence and then rolled. And Killebrew, it might have been an inside the Parker for some runners. Killebrew 1-8 made it. Whoa. And here's Rich Reese. Jarvis staying in. 9-8 Twins. Heart of the order due up in the 9th if you're looking ahead. For Perinoski, who is now the winner of record. Here's the pitch to Reese. That's 1-8. And that is a liner to second, caught by Andrews. And we're going to the top of the 9th. Harmon had 2 triples. Mike Terranova, Harmon had 2 triples. What a ball game. Jarvis, the loser of record, Perinoski, the winner, and now it turns out Perinoski, for the win, will face Carl, Smith, and Rico. The Twins are already celebrating. I can't begin to recap this game. It's been unbelievable. Twins by 1 here, 9-8. This will be Peronowski's first endurance inning. And fasten your seatbelts. Here's Carl Yastrzemski. Peronowski for the win here. The heart of the lineup. Nail-biting time. I got nothing left to bite. Carl 1 for 4. Scored 2 runs. Here's Ron Peronowski, the wind-up and the pitch. That's 4-9 left-handed. Struck him out. Now Reggie Smith. Reggie, 1 for 2, home run, sacrifice fly, walked left on. Here's Peronowski. He winds and deals. 3-6. Fly ball left. Under it is Nettles. 2 outs. And Rico Petrocelli, 1 for 4 with a home run. Peronowski gets the sign from Roseboro. The pitch to Rico. 3-11 left-handed, grounds it to third. Killebrew over to Reese, and the ball game is over. What a game. Final score. Minnesota Twins 9. Boston Red Sox 8. The win goes to Peronowski. It turns out that Billy Martin was smart to let him hit in the 7th with 2 outs after the game was tied. Peronowski went 3. No hits allowed. He walked 2, one of them intentionally. Struck out 1, allowed no runs. The loss goes to Jarvis. 5, 6, 7. He pitched 1 inning, 2 hits. The triple by Killebrew wins it. Oh, thanks, Kathy. And this is when Strat-O-Matic, you realize how great a game it is. Final line, Minnesota 9 runs, 15 hits, 2 errors. Red Sox 8 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error. And what a game it is. I don't know. To recap, it would be very difficult. 3 home runs for the Twins in the 5th, all off of Romo, I think. Yeah. And you all have a nice morning. From Studio B, it's Jeffrey Guterman. Thank you, Mike Terranova, for your input and being here. Rhodes Scholar, as always. Everyone have a blessed day. Be safe. And Kathy Harden, most of all. Thank you very much. Take care, everybody.